Hello and welcome back to the Ride Along Project. I'm your host, Dan Bowman, with some account management tips and tricks. There's something that I was actually driving this past weekend, and it hit me that this is something that it wasn't even on my radar to address, but I think it's really important, and especially if you're already listening to these videos, you're clearly looking to improve yourself. But something that was told to me by several mentors, and I've heard this, it's worth repeating, is that you don't want to get so caught up in self-improvement and study that you forget to take action in your current job. And I've talked about this from a career development standpoint of not focusing on the next job so much that you don't perform in your current role. But there's also something that I've seen, and it's tempting to fall into, which is that you get so wrapped up in learning that you forget the doing portion of it. And so making sure that you are taking action from those things that you're learning. There's going to be gaps in time where you step away from the learning side as heavy. You still want to have at least a toe in the water at all times to continue to grow and improve, but there will be seasons of your career where you have to put your head down and go in order to push to that next level or to perform for your clients. And so I encourage you to take stock of, is there time that I'm spending learning and growing that's maybe a little bit over the edge where I could pull back and use some of that time to make sure that I'm performing in my current role? So think about it. I think it's really important to make sure you're not getting caught up in it. I'm certainly not suggesting that you completely stop the learning and growing. It's important, but it can actually cause kind of a downward spiral where you learn and know a lot, but you're not actually taking the kind of the quote unquote massive action that's required to perform and push the boundaries of what's possible in your career. I appreciate you tuning in today, and we'll catch you on the next episode.